I think I used to be adversity adverse and would do things in my life, not consciously, but looking back, do things professionally or even personally with relationships to avoid adversity because I did not see it as a tool. I very much see it that way now. After the initial stun factor, perhaps, of something not going as expected or not getting the response that I want, I found that it pushes me. It forces me outside of my comfort zone. It causes me to struggle and be challenged in a way that pushes me to think differently, to unlearn what I had assumed or to rethink a problem. And I think I have found that most often in my professional career in terms of punching through ceilings or getting behind the curtain or behind the veil, so to speak, of being an outsider wanting to move in. So having worked in the military for a couple of decades as a woman and as a non-combat deployed professional in the mental health field, that was an example of needing. There was so much emphasis, I think, I put on having street cred and being believable, when really all I needed to be was authentic and genuine with people, to be honest when I didn't know something, to be humble enough to say that's new to me. You got to fill me in. And I found that people always met me where I was at, just as I was meeting them where they were at. So that was I guess it was a professional but very interpersonal life lesson. When it comes to the more administrative side of my job in the past and even now, being able to recognize that assertiveness is not confrontation. And if I need to ask for something or ask other people to step outside the box and outside the typical way of thinking, that I couldn't just bring my passion. I needed to inspire other people and instill that in them. And walls go up a lot of times when people start talking about mental health, less so than in the past. But there are moments where I have to stand my ground, and being an in the trenches provider for a very long time, I have to remind myself to value that, so that when I'm in the ivory tower trying to talk to people in the ivory tower about what's needed, it's coming from the end user. I'm only the conduit. So when I come at that angle, it's a lot easier for me to get through that interpersonal adversity.